Hey guys, welcome to Dead Truth Podcast. My name is Jimmy, Facebook here.
It's Casey.
Yeah, that was Facebook's fault, right?
Facebook era, yep.
This is Dawn.
Steven. Could y'all hear me?
Yeah, I can
Yeah,
hear you.
sure, we can
Okay.
hear you now. I thought you were finna say something else. Sorry.
No. I've been cutting back on the trying to be funny during the intros.
What?
It's all good. All good. I'm blaming it all on Facebook today. We all went out, so we're good.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Facebook was out. Is everybody okay?
Yeah.
I thought it was the apocalypse.
Right?
We went to Costco. I'm okay.
Oh,
It wasn't just, it was like Instagram and a couple other ones, Snapchat, everything but Twitter pretty much is what I hear.
Yeah.
So it was probably Twitter doing it.
Maybe.
Yeah. So how's y'all's guys' week went? How's everything going?
Good.
Going
Awesome.
good.
Working. Did you do any tours this weekend, Jimmy?
I did. It was a really weird weekend, though. There really wasn't a whole lot going on. I did a couple tours, but it wasn't like it's been. So I don't know what's going on, to be honest with you. It's kind of went down a little bit. How'd yours go?
I think it's just this time of year. Saturday was good, but Sunday wasn't busy at all.
I had a little bit on Saturday and not a whole lot on Sunday, but it's like, at least I got somebody, so I can say that.
Yeah, and also on Saturday in Sonoy they had that cornhole tournament.
Oh wow.
How'd you do in that? You win?
Oh man, I wish I wasn't working. We actually did pretty good Saturday doing tours, but like I would have entered it, man, because it's like I think it was $100 entry fee, and then you could win $1,000.
Really?
Yeah,
Hey,
the
yeah.
grand prize was
I would have
$1,000,
done it.
and
I gotta
and the proceeds went to like the troops and stuff. Like
Well, that's pretty awesome.
I don't know if it was veterans or I don't know who it went to exactly, but it went to some organization.
Well, that's good at least.
Yeah. I don't know who won it. It wasn't anybody I knew, I don't think.
Well, I'm not that good at cornhole anyway. I've tried, but I'm not that
Me
great at it.
neither.
Yeah.
I won a cornhole belt twice at our Elks Lodge.
Where was you at on Saturday, Dawn? You could
I
have
know.
won it.
I was like, I wanted to be there. I was like,
I know.
Yeah, for real.
They were taking it seriously, though.
I do.
I imagine they was. I would take it seriously for $1,000 on the line too.
Right?
Need that money.
Yeah.
Yep. But so go ahead.
Oh no, I was going to tell people that I usually comment back with people in the comments, but now that I'm an admin, I don't think I can.
Mm-mm. I tried to before. It wouldn't let me either. I'm sorry. You need to take you off as an
I think
admin.
you have to change how you view the page.
Yeah, I don't know if it'll do it on my phone though. It might.
Yeah,
I'll
actually-
try it.
It acts a little wacky sometimes when you're admin. That's for sure. I noticed on this one. Yeah.
You have to change how you're viewing it because there's like a view as you and a view as admin or
Right.
Gotcha.
So, what do we think's coming up? We see anything good on filming wise, Steven? You seen anything? Because I hadn't been paying that much attention, buddy. I'm sorry.
No, I hadn't really seen much filming at all.
I think they've been in the studio, to be honest with you. I looked Friday, and they were pointing down in the studio, so I left it alone.
I rode out and went past that house that you told me about, the one from the Feral episode with the Feral people. I went and rode past it. I didn't pull in because I was running late for the viewing party, and I just wanted to ride past it. I missed it the first time. The GPS took me across the street.
Oh.
But then when I was coming back, I looked off to the right and I saw it. And yeah, it's for sale, man. That thing's like almost $600,000 though.
You gotta have
Wow.
big money to buy that thing, man.
I'm guessing it's the land because that house is probably going to have to be torn down or either that or completely redone.
It's nice on the inside. It don't look nice on the outside. If you actually look at the Zillow book on it, it's not bad. It's a nice looking house on the inside. But as far as the outside goes, yes, you gotta replace a bunch of stuff. It is cool though. I was one of the first fans that get a picture in front of it, and everybody kind of went crazy because of it. But I didn't.
Yeah, I know you got in there and got one quick.
Yeah, well, I had took one like 6 months ago, but I just
Oh.
didn't post it because it didn't air. And the other day I just went by there because I told Dawn, I was like, I think I got a picture and I couldn't find it. I was like, well, I guess I deleted it. So I had to go back in there and try to figure out what's going on with it. And I was like, well, I'll just go take another picture.
Now it's gated off, right?
Yeah. It's and do not go out there unless you're just taking a picture at the front gate because they got do not enter signs
And
everywhere.
and you can see it from the gate. You can pull in right there and get a pretty good picture.
Yeah, I did my zoom. I think I used like a 30 times zoom and really zoomed into it and try to get the best picture I could considering what I had, but it actually worked out pretty well. Yep. So I know what we did this weekend, Don. What was you up to?
Yeah.
I worked since I had fun the last 2 weekends.
Had to make up.
Yeah, this trip to Sonoy and then trip to Morgantown. I had to work this weekend.
What about you, Mr. Casey? What was we up to this weekend?
Oh, what did I do? We went to see a play in the town, Clue on Stage.
Yeah.
And
I saw that.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. I was very impressed with the local talent and the set. It looked pretty cool. It was pretty funny.
I gotcha. So do you want to show off some pictures, Mr. Casey, and go over some stuff?
Well,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whenever we're ready to start talking about the
that's
episode,
that's what I was thinking. Yeah, we could show them as we're talking about it, probably.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I went ahead and grabbed some screenshots. So yeah, as we talk through the episode, I'll pull up the screenshots. We can kind of go from there.
Awesome. Let's dive into it.
All right, if you guys are ready.
I'm ready to rock and roll. So what was this episode called, y'all?
Oh, I forgot to write that name down.
Don, what is it?
Yeah,
I
Don.
know
In the Blood?
one. Yeah, I
In the
think
Blood.
so.
Yeah.
All right, can y'all see that?
Oh yeah.
Yes.
All right.
Mr. Negan.
So yeah,
No,
this
I
is
think
the.
it is Broken Promises. I think that's what
Yeah,
it is.
that's it.
Oh, is In the Blood the next one?
Yeah, I think it's Broken
Yeah.
Promises is this
Okay.
one.
I promise you, these are screenshots from this episode.
Oh
7.
yeah, have you watched that? Have you watched 8, Casey?
I have watched 8.
I didn't yet.
I haven't
Spoiler
either.
alert.
I've been a good boy. I've been a good boy.
But I promise you, these screenshots are from episode 7. I made sure I put them in a folder that says episode 7.
Wow.
No spoilers, no spoilers.
I got you.
So yeah, the episode opens up with the group walking through the woods. Maggie and company with Negan. So what y'all think about that little confrontation in the beginning?
Now, was that when? Let's see. I was watching it at the viewing party, so it was tough to pay attention. Well, I don't remember exactly what happened there at the beginning.
So in the beginning, they're still looking for food, right? So Maggie is she's dead set on still finding food, and Negan's like, "Nah, I'm ready to go.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
I'm ready
yeah.
to go back home." So
And that's when they make the promise. Yeah.
right.
That's what I was about to ask. Was that when they made the promise?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was
Right
pretty
there.
interesting.
Right
I
there.
liked it.
Right there, they made the deal.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They should have sealed it with a kiss, man.
You see that thumb? It's working its way up. You see
I'm
it?
gonna keep pushing that just because I know it's absurd. I'm gonna keep pushing that.
Oh yeah.
Oh my goodness.
That's some romantic things right there. You know he's got intentions.
Right. Right. So yeah, he so basically he agreed to help them get the food. Right? Because the what's the group? Reavers?
Reapers.
Reapers.
Yeah,
They basically took over Maggie's old camp, their old place. So she knows there's food there, and so they're gonna go back. And he agreed to help her, take over the old place so they can get their food for the people for Alexandria.
Yeah. I wonder if he's about to take her hand and reach up and kiss it or something. I'm just
You're crazy. You're crazy.
It'd be all right.
All right. So then after that, we jump over to why am I drawing a blank? Dwight.
Michonne. I'm just kidding.
Michonne. Not Dwight. Golly, why? Eugene. What? Sorry.
Okay. I was like, we're in the wrong season right now. I must have watched the wrong show.
Had a memory lapse there.
Oh, that's all good.
So it kind of shows, right, what they're doing as their punishment from getting caught last episode or maybe 2 episodes ago.
They're clearing walkers, right?
Right.
They're clearing. Yeah.
Right.
There's the fake Stephanie.
Right.
Do we know for sure if she's fake or not? I mean, they let it on. I per se that, but I mean, have they really said?
They kind of have. I mean, everybody says it.
I was totally like convinced that she wasn't, and now I think she is.
Right. And this still here, this scene, this kind of made me question it, right? Like she's kind of just, she didn't look serious, right? She's kind of just playing it off kind of thing. So I was getting some weird vibes on this scene.
I was watching a video on Jimmy, or y'all might know him. He's got a YouTube channel, the PT channel.
Yes.
Yeah.
I was watching a video on that, and he calls her Stephanie.
Yeah.
Nice. Well,
yeah.
I like that.
But I can see it now. At first, I was totally anti the idea that she wasn't her. I don't know. I really thought that was her, and that people were just looking too far into it. But now I'm starting to see more and more signs. Whenever Dawn or somebody on here brought up, that other girl walking up when they were getting the ice cream, and wasn't much important dialogue, but they obviously focused on her for a reason.
Right. Right. So then we see what the other two are up to as part of their punishment. They're clearing body or walkers as well.
Correct.
What'd y'all
Is that
think
after
about
he got back from getting treated?
Not yet.
Okay.
Not yet. That was the fastest treatment ever.
I know, right? I thought that too. Yeah. No, this was after they were clearing the house, and Ezekiel kind of got in her way, and she was kind of arguing with him. I need some space, and
yeah. I like that little scene.
Yeah, I did too.
Princess, man, she's got a lot of haters, but I love the Princess character. I ain't ashamed to admit it. I love that character in the comics, and I like the way they brought her to the show. That's one of the things that I can say I really do like that they've done. I'm hard on the show a lot, but Mercer and Princess, they've done. We hadn't got to know Mercer well enough yet, but it seems like he's going to be the same. Like it's going to be a good adaptation of the two characters.
Right.
I agree. Princess is my favorite of all the new characters.
Definitely.
Yeah. And I like this dialogue, right? She's under stress. She kind of snapped.
Now, Steven, where's this apartment complex at? Because it's
I was about to ask the same thing, man. I have no clue. I was like scoping it out, thinking of all the areas it could be.
Yep. I'm thinking it's up near Atlanta somewhere because I don't see many abandoned. Well, maybe in Griffin. I don't see many abandoned.
I was about to say maybe Griffin, and it could be somewhere in Atlanta. Or what was I? At first, I thought it might be a wing of Tyler Perry Studios, like a back wing.
I thought that myself, but I'm sitting over here the whole time I'm watching this, and I hate to say this, I'm like, where the hell's that at? And I wasn't even paying attention to the episode. Even towards the end, I'm like, where the hell is that?
Right.
I had to watch it twice because of that same reason, man. Like,
and some of these screenshots I took on purpose just so we could see the scenery. Because I'm totally. I totally want my 2 tour experts here.
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, I racked my
us-
brain the whole
Give us a couple of days, I'd say.
Sure.
But
No,
we'll find
I'll
out.
send these to you guys because I want to know.
I mean, that's what I'm saying about the Tyler Perry studio thing. He's got such a big area and it has so much different, like, buildings and stuff like that. I mean,
with the
it just
Tyler
looks.
Perry, with the Tyler Perry though, that with buildings like that abandoned like that, I think they would like knock them down. I wouldn't think they'd keep them up. But
Yeah, but it's so large. I think they have like a section of it that they are still up, like in the back, that they use for scenes like this. Because man, that studio's so big it could have its own zip code, man.
Right, because I know they filmed a military show there where they were flying helicopters through, and it was like a bunch of barracks looking place. So yeah, there's definitely a lot of buildings.
Yeah, there's a ton
pre-existing buildings. I take.
There's a ton that you can't really even see from the road or anything that you wouldn't even know was back there unless you worked back there, which I ain't never been on the property, but I don't know if that's Tyler Perry Studios or not. I just kind of got a studio feel from it there for a little bit, but like Jimmy was saying, it could be Griffin and it could just be around Atlanta. There's a ton of buildings like that. I mean, around Atlanta.
Yeah,
especially around the airport, there's a lot of shady places around.
Exactly, yeah.
Right, and woods, right? This looks like it's in the woods, so I could see this being, somewhere on the outskirts of Atlanta.
Well, now I saw a house in the background, and that's just, I'm telling you, I'm like Jimmy. I was like scoping it out. Like I saw a house in the background whenever Stephanie and Eugene were coming to save the little prick in the picture there.
Oh, I got a screenshot of it. Trust me.
Okay. I'll hold off then.
We'll get there. We'll get there. So what do you guys think about this scene here when the two we don't know who this is at the time, mind you.
I'll be honest with you. Somebody like that should not exist in a zombie apocalypse.
Exactly.
Right.
Like he deserves to get his ass kicked from
get-go.
I'll tell you what I took from it. It made me have a lot more appreciation for Spencer, Diana's son. That know what I mean? Like he wasn't that bad. We thought he was bad, but now we see, you got these dirty dancing resort type motherfuckers out here. Am I allowed to drop that ball? I'm sorry. I think we'll be all right.
Damn.
Yeah, this scene took approximately 3 seconds, and I think this a lot of hatred for this person. You only see him for about 2 or 3 seconds.
He seems to be a great actor, though. He seems to like really
he's playing it well.
Yeah,
he's playing it well. Yeah, he'll probably be one of those people that if we ever meet at a con, will be like the nicest dude.
For sure.
All right. Would you and reason why I also pulled this up is because what did you think about what he called them as he's walking by? Like, remember, he's like, "Ooh,
What did he say? What was it?
I thought he said the nasties.
Yeah, I thought he was talking about the zombies, though. I didn't think he was talking about them, and maybe he was. I don't know, but that's just kind of
that's why I was wondering, because I thought that too, Jimmy. But I think after I was going back rewatching it, grabbing the screenshots, I think he was talking about the group, the cleaners.
Well, to be honest with you, his little pampered ass needs to be grateful for what he got. I'm just saying.
Right, but I just thought it was cool a new term, right? Nasties.
Yeah.
I think that's what they call the people who clean.
Didn't they say at the end that he basically is the leader's son or something like that?
Yeah.
He's Pamela Milton's son.
Okay.
Yeah. And in the comics, he's a prick too, just like that. When they were filming, I thought that what's this guy's name? This other guy that's like maybe trying to help him.
Lance.
I thought that he was going to be playing that role when I first saw him filming, but I don't know. I can't figure him out either.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
This is a nice table, though. I can give you that.
I know, right? Yeah. It just shows the how fancy they are, right? When you're in the upper levels of the Commonwealth. So, what'd you think about this little quick introduction of what was going on here?
Do y'all get a weird vibe from the Commonwealth, like how they just come and took her brother.
Yes.
Like, do you get like a weird? I don't know.
I think the reason why they did that though is because he didn't actually let him know what he was in real life. I think he lied to them, and I think that's a big deal to them. I think that's the reason why he took him off. I think. Go ahead.
No, go ahead. No, go.
I think because he was a surgeon and he didn't let them know that, and he just wanted to be a cake maker. That was a big deal to them. I think that's what it was. That's why he took him. What do you think?
I think it's strange, but I think it's meant to look that way to throw everybody off. I mean, that's just theory. That's just my theory. I think that, they're going to – I don't know if they're going to have reasons for what they do in their little rules or whatever, or if all hell's just going to break loose and then, kind of like Alexandria, those rules are going to be, taken or rewritten or something like that, after Rick and crew pretty much took over Alexandria. I mean, I don't think they're going to take over the Commonwealth, but I think in this final season, like, all hell should break loose, and there'd be like maybe an uprising of the lower class, but not like deadly. Then maybe they come together to fight, something.
Right. I was actually thinking the same thing. It would be kind of awesome if they did rise up against him.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. So then it flips over to see what Daryl is doing.
And Doggy Dog. Look at it.
Yeah, and I thought it was interesting because I forgot Dog was even in this scene, and I don't think Dog has seen the rest of the episode. I thought that was interesting.
He ran off. That's what he does. He went and smoked a cigarette and chilled out by himself. Hung out with his posse.
Hell, he's probably got another owner out there somewhere too. He's already got two that he can't decide which one.
Right.
Yeah. He probably went found a lady friend too. Who knows?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And this little blurry spot here is it's a walker hand.
Oh, okay.
That's what that is. Remember that there's a hanger, walker hanging upside down. And then Daryl comes across that dude, right? That's looking in the food storage.
Oh yeah.
So I thought this was a great scene, kind of foreshadowing, right? This is what Maggie's looking for. Hint, hint.
Right. Yeah.
All right. Next up, we jump back to the group, and they have a little.
Negan got the lean going on. Look at it. He's like, "Come over
here."
Right?
I know. I really do.
Man,
I like this scene.
Yeah, not to get off track, but if not for Negan, I would have a lot of problems with these episodes, man. Like, Negan is like I worded that wrong. Negan is what's keeping the humor. I don't know. You know what I mean? Negan's killing it.
I totally agree.
Like, I'm tuning in a lot for Negan right now.
Yeah.
And Father Gabriel and Raw and Aaron. So, I mean, I don't know. I say that about a few different characters, but Negan is really, he's pretty much Rick.
Yeah, that's what I was finna say. He's Rick to me right now.
Yeah.
He's the reason why I'm still watching.
A different version of Rick, but you know what I mean? Like, not Rick's characteristics per se, but just he's the I don't know, the
X Factor
spotlight for me. Yeah,
the X Factor.
Yeah, he's definitely the reason to be one of the main reasons to be watching right now. JDM's killing it right now.
We got a fan in the comments saying that that apartment complex in East Point.
Okay,
that would make sense.
It would. That's next to the airport.
Yeah.
All right.
And I think I remember them filming out in East Point when I was doing a Stranger Things tour, and I couldn't see where it was they were filming. Like, it was, I saw the signs, but you couldn't really get to it. And I bet that's where it was, man.
Probably. We could actually go up there, but we need to go together and watch each other's back.
Right?
I'll go up there. I go up there all the time. We'll go up there. Yeah.
Okay. All right. I'm actually going to be in town this weekend, so.
I hear you.
You'd be surprised. We've been in some pretty rough neighborhoods, and I ain't never had any trouble really, aside from the occasional panhandling and stuff. That's just about it.
I mean, there was some fans that did get robbed in near Terminus one day. That did happen. So.
Oh,
Yeah,
no.
you got to know when to go out there, and you got to know, you know what I mean. You can't just you got to scope it out before you get out and everything. I
Sure.
don't know. But you never know. I mean, that could happen anywhere.
Yeah, true that. Just
Yeah.
more of a
In
high
Atlanta.
chance to happen there. I'm just saying.
But we'll definitely go. We'll definitely go in a group.
I
Yeah,
got you.
yeah. The significance of this scene, though, too, also is just they came across a walker that they recognized, right, as one of their
Right.
friends. So they're having a little burial here.
From what I heard, it was what's his name? Elijah's sister's friend, best
Yes.
friend.
Yeah, that's
Correct.
right. That's
Okay.
right. That's right. They do mention that. Little.
Oh, let me say something. Let me say something real quick. What is that?
Go
look
ahead.
like? He's like, come on here, girl.
It does, but that's just him, man. I'm telling
Yeah.
you.
Come get some of this. Look at him.
He's got some swagger, man.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm telling you. I'm telling you, I
He's
had that
He's probably got more than swagger. He's probably got a little infection being with Alpha.
Ooh,
Yeah, he didn't no antibiotics from that. That's nasty.
I forgot
know.
about that. Ooh,
Does
you're
Maggie
right.
even know about that? I don't guess she does.
I don't think so.
Uh-oh.
so.
You
Yeah,
better go to the pharmacy.
I know, right?
No
So he's getting ready to start training Maggie. That's what this scene's leading up to.
That was really cool.
Yeah.
That was pretty cool.
Yeah. All right. We just jump back to Daryl. This is just in order how it shows an episode. I didn't have time to sort through these.
It's all good, man. Old
So,
doggy does.
Such a weird situation, man. Like the whole Pope thing. I don't know. It's just so weird, man. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it. I hope that this group is gone at least by.
You know how cool that group was coming in, and how much of a damn letdown they
right.
I know, yeah.
Right. And I was just about to say that because, like, in this episode, he, and really since we've seen him attack them, he's just standing around here talking all the time.
Dude, what if they have just stayed silent and like hardly ever took their mask off and stayed silent and they didn't really know their motives and they took over, the Meridian place or whatever it is, Maggie's old place, and they just stayed silent. That would have been pretty cool.
Yeah.
And still have them get killed off in the first quarter or whatever. Third.
My thing was though, Steven, if you just had them in the woods at night hunting people with their mask on, they would have been a whole lot more intimidating. That first episode, yes, remained. And to be honest with you, this kind of pisses me off that how sissified they become, because that dude just crazy, and he wouldn't be the leader or something like that. He just wouldn't.
They're trying to make them too complex. I feel like too complex for what they're probably going to be too, which I think is going to be cannon fodder. I think they'll if they're not killed off, which Casey, if you watch the episode, but don't tell us. But if they're not killed off by the next episode, I hope they're killed off, completely in the episode that airs in February or whenever it's going to.
I think they're the type of group that looks scary if they're targeting somebody. I think when they were targeting the Meridian, they were probably out in the woods being, scary with their mask on. But I think once they had the Meridian and they're on the outlook, I think they're more relaxed. That's just my take. But I'm really enjoying Pope, like his character. Like I didn't like him at first, but he reminds me, and I don't know, Casey, because you've seen the next episode. He reminds me a lot of the governor in a way.
Right.
I don't like him. I don't like him.
And I'm with you, Steven. This is what's I'm not liking it or about him in this scene is it's just him. These are two scouts that just came back and they're like, we can't find Maggie. They don't call her by name, but we can't find her. And he just gets onto them. And that it's like all he's done, these last few episodes, just get onto the other Reapers.
That's why I said he reminds me of the governor, because he gets mad at his people and then he starts killing them,
good point.
Yeah.
To me, like, it's not the same group as what we first seen. You can't tell me these are the same people almost.
And that's right. And that's the problem I have.
Well,
Yeah.
once again, I felt they're trying to make him too complex. I feel like if he would have been the more silent, talk with his eyes and looks kind of character, still talk, but not as much, not like snapping on him like you're saying, Casey. Give him like a look, or you know what I mean?
Right.
More strong, silent character than what. I just
Well,
don't like him. I don't know. I don't know what it is. I don't like.
I kind of think it's bothering his ego that he can't beat this woman out here, that he can't
Yes.
find them, and it's
Yes.
playing tricks on his mind.
Well, am I tripping, or did we kind of get proven that they're not even really looking that good? Because that one dude they ran across said that he never saw that. Daryl asked, did the scouts not see them? And he said he never saw anybody come through ever.
Right.
So, I mean, maybe they're out doing something different and Pope knows about it. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, it made it seem like they're not covering the ground that they're saying they are.
Gotcha. Being lazy.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't like the group anymore. They were one of my favorite groups from that first episode, and they could have been awesome, and it's just a total letdown.
Yeah, I agree. They definitely had some hype coming in, and it's really tapered off.
I just don't care for them anymore. We want them to die now.
Oh, what's the shot you got here, Casey?
So this is just the next scene. It's setting up where
Daryl and Leah.
Daryl and Leah are walking, doing another scout mission. This is one of those scenery location areas.
That's studio.
This is probably studio.
That is studio.
That's
Oh,
the
so
lake
like-
behind it, right?
Okay.
Yeah. That's
Very
that. That's
cool.
that. That's that pond or lake or whatever. I guess it's a pond right behind it where that boat used to sit.
Yep.
Well, the
With a
walkers
little
in
dock.
there, right?
With that little
Yeah.
dock. Okay.
A lot of things that we're seeing beside water right now are shot out there. They just
Okay.
shoot it on different sides each time. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, does
All
that
right.
look familiar? That looks a lot like the back area behind the prison there. Like,
Mhm.
but I don't think it's that area, but it's that type. You know what I mean?
Right. I got you. Makes sense. And then it's just them walking.
Hilarious.
Okay. What did you all think about this when it cuts back to
Can I
Maggie's
answer
group?
this one? I thought Negan was dressing him up like a hot alpha. He was fulfilling that role again. That's what it was.
Well, I think somebody else said this, but I think it was meant to be kind of funny.
Like mocking it.
Yeah, the mask being too big and stuff. But the first thing I thought of was the Boondock Saints. You remember Rocco when he made his
Oh,
own mask?
Maybe it was a throwback to Boondock with.
Hey, we got to start making all these memes we talk about.
I know,
we
right?
got to start getting the video clips together and like having the Boondock Saints react to that picture right there, to that scene where it's showing her face.
Yeah, I thought this was comical, man. I was like, what? How does every mask on the show fit perfectly? And all of a sudden, there's this.
And
off his mask, Negan's like, put that on for me, girl.
And how do they not know how Walker moves by now? Like,
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
He's teaching
Exactly.
them. Yeah, I hear you. I thought it was comical, but yeah.
no, it was cool. It was cool. And you saw the PE teacher side of him coming out.
Yes,
the PE
yes.
coach.
Yep.
I bet he was a kick-ass PE coach, man. Maybe not to everybody, but
All right, so after the introduction of the training scene, it cuts back to the Reapers. It's does this guy have his name revealed yet? But he's the preacher Reaper.
I hadn't seen it. I'm sure he maybe does, but I don't know.
I think
But-
he was doing one of the ritual in a couple episodes ago.
Yeah, it's like
Okay.
I'm
Yeah.
surprised we don't see him talking to Pope more often, like their conversation.
Yeah, exactly. Because we haven't seen him in a few episodes, since he was
Right.
doing. Yeah, so it was weird. But what about this scenery though?
Mhm.
Is that Grantville or is that Griffin still?
That's still Griffin. Remember the one with the big stack is Griffin.
Oh, so
Okay.
the one in Grantville, that old abandoned factory back there, it don't have a stack.
No, the one they show besides this one's actually in Noonan. I took Dawn there when we did the
I heard they used one in Palmetto too. I heard they were using quite a few.
That's the one. It's Palmetto's
okay.
right next. Palmetto's not even 2 miles away from my house.
Gotcha.
So it might as well be in there.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. I just had it in there for location, and in this scene, you know, Father Gabriel's over there in the woods, and I thought there was going to be this confrontation. What'd you guys think?
I was surprised he let him go. Like he
know.
didn't get rid of him.
You know what I think?
What?
I hope I'm wrong. I think that preacher is going to end up killing Father Gabriel.
What?
Just because of the way that played out. You know what I mean? Like that would be like, you know, what I'm trying to say, that reminds me of something they would do. Like he could have killed him right there.
Right.
It was a weird vibe.
It was very weird. But what do you guys think about the contrast? You know, Father Gabriel, he's kind of losing his touch with God, whereas this guy, I don't know what God he's praising, but you know, this guy's strong in his faith. So you think, you know, it's kind of making Gabriel question his faith, or I thought it was interesting.
Let me ask you a question. If he's literally lost his faith, why is he still wearing the outfit?
That's true, right?
Yeah, I don't get it. That's the only thing I don't understand about him falling away from his faith, is like he don't do that anymore.
That's interesting. Maybe that's his last reminder.
Well,
I guess.
Christy in the comments, she asked a good question. She thinks that the Reaper saw him. Do y'all think he saw Father Gabriel?
It kind of seemed that way.
I think he did.
Yeah, I was thinking that. I don't know though.
I don't know either.
Yeah.
All right.
I don't know. There's something about this dude I don't trust either.
The brother.
Yeah. I don't know why.
I think you're upset, Stephen. He threw that cake in the floor. I think that's what it is, man.
I mean, that's some bullshit. Yeah.
I think that's what it is.
For sure. Especially if it was from Cutie Pies, man. They got some good cake.
Yeah, they really do. Yep.
But no, I don't know. I don't trust that guy for some reason. I mean, the brother, I don't know. There's something about him. I feel like I should trust him, but I don't know.
Yeah, this is right before he gets arrested. I think somebody mentioned that earlier when we were talking. But what do y'all think about him not telling the truth? You know, would you do that? Could you see yourself not, you know, saying you're a doctor because you just kind of want to fit in and do your thing?
Well, Jennifer just said it too. I think that there's a lot more he's not telling them. I don't think that's the big lie. Like, I think that's a lie, but I think there's like a lot more to his story. I think that something's up with him.
Gotcha. Yeah, is it like Stefani? Is this fake? Does did they plant him there?
Well, I mean, I think it's her brother, you know.
No,
but
not that it's not her brother, but like, did they plant him in the bakeries because they knew, you know, that she was looking for him? And
I think he's done something like bad inside the Commonwealth. Like, I don't know, just an example, like murdered somebody or something, maybe not that extreme, but something, you know, broken like a lot more laws than what he has told Yumiko.
So is he being punished? You mean?
Right. Like, and maybe she'll have to defend him, and
maybe he let somebody die or didn't do
something crazy.
Gotcha.
Something more than just lying about being a doctor.
All right, that's interesting. I like that. All right, this is just back to the Maggie's training. What did y'all think about that pin that they kept the walkers in? To me, it looked like a wrestling ring, and I thought they were going to like box or wrestle.
Oh, that would be awesome. They'd be like the governor.
Who is that walker? Do we know? Who played
the one with the beard?
Yeah.
I don't know. I was wondering that. There's this guy I know named Lance that looks like that kind of, and then again, I thought it might be, what was that one guy's name that used to be a walker all the time, and he hadn't been on it in a while. There was a couple. They were
Jaeger?
a couple. No, it was two. This couple that he and her both had been walkers quite a few times. I forgot his name though.
Oh,
No,
I don't know.
was he Merle's stunt double?
I don't think so.
Okay. All right. 'Cause I knew
The one I was talking about, he was the walker that its jaw was all hanging off all crazy in Alexandria that time.
yeah.
Gotcha.
But I
Okay.
can't remember his name now.
Gotcha. All right, Jamie. This scene supports your eyes. You know, Negan's eyes for Maggie.
Oh yeah.
What'd you think about this look?
I think he was like, had remnants of alpha running through his mind again. I think that's what it is at night. And he's like, man, I can go ahead and knock this on out.
Dawn's shaking her head.
What are you shaking your head for, Dawn? Put it on.
No reason.
No reason. No, to be honest with you, I think when they sit down and they actually talked, I think he was honestly being truthful. And I do not fault him for being truthful. I really don't. I know I had a conversation with somebody about this. See, look at that. He's like, I love he's like, I love that damn girl. Look at him.
See, Casey, you did these screenshots like that on purpose, didn't you?
I did.
Yeah. He's
I
like,
did.
she's dreamy. I like that.
Well,
But
like
yeah.
I said, it was an emotional conversation, and I
It
thought
was.
I thought he would say he was sorry so they could move forward, and then he stuck his foot in his mouth again. I'm like, and I know he was telling the truth, and I know he's
Right.
trying to build trust, but it's like, give her that. Somebody that's grieving and's been through grieving, they want that.
Right.
But to be honest with you though, would you rather somebody lie to you and say, I wish I didn't do this, or say, hey, if I done it differently, it would have been like this? I would rather somebody be upfront with me and me hate them for it a little bit than lie to me about it.
But you can still do something and be honest and still regret something that you've done.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
That's
but
true.
once again, you could go back to the whole argument of, Rick and all them killed a bunch of his people first. I mean,
Right.
Exactly.
That was a good point he brought up. What do you think about when he called her out? Because she's like, when he mentioned the satellite, or she brought up the satellite raid, and he's like,
I thought she was very dismissive in it, like she didn't give a shit. And
Right.
that's the thing. That's why I felt like he done that. I felt like he done that because she didn't give a shit that she killed people. And there was families in there too.
right,
So what makes her family that much special than their family?
right,
That's my point. And
Right,
that's
'cause
what I got from it. Yes.
yeah, because she's preaching about family. Her group's her family. And then she talked about that raid, and then Negan's like, hey, that. What about Gracie? Right.
Yeah, exactly. Aaron got her for somewhere, and that's what I'm saying.
Mhm.
He had to kill her whole family to do that.
Right.
So what makes her family more special than theirs? And that was my point about Negan. He was being truthful and honest. That's it.
Right. Right.
But like I said, you can be truthful and honest and still to work, it out. Like he said, you don't have that many things to fight for or to fight with. So to move on, that's what she needs. Everybody needs something different from every person. Some people might not need an apology. Some people might not want an apology, but she wants that. And for them to move forward, he's going to have to do that.
Or
Right.
maybe he knows that he's waiting for the right time to really motivate her to
Right.
give her that apology when she
Right.
needs
Right.
it the most.
Right.
Right.
Right. Like coaching, right?
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. Yeah. He's being a coach. So, what do you think about her new mask? I'm glad she finally found one that fits.
Very stylish.
Very creepy.
Very stylish, yeah.
Very creepy. Yes. Very
He's letting the alpha run for her money.
Wonder if she got that at TJ Maxx, man.
Right. All right. So here's a nice landscape shot here. What of those buildings?
Yeah, I'm gonna assume they're in East Point, like she was saying.
Okay.
Gotta be.
We'll figure it out though.
Okay.
There will be
Alright.
pictures by next week sometimes.
I hear you.
Yep.
Okay, so
What do you
what's
guys
this
think about
guy's name again?
Lance. Is that
Lance
what you said,
Hornsby.
Doug?
Lance
Hornsby.
Hornsby. Yeah.
Okay.
So, what do you guys think about this little confrontation?
That's why I say there's something going on. Like it's just really like he was saying, you messed it up. Like let me deal with this. Like why does he have to deal with it? Why is he hiding something?
Right. He's too
Yeah.
happy. I don't trust this dude. he's too smiley.
Yeah.
I just want to know where they're getting the damn stuff cleaned and what cleaning store they're going to. 'Cause those
Right?
suits are real crisp, man.
They got a Carol behind the scenes.
Right?
He kind of reminds me of Milton a little bit.
Yeah,
Mhm.
kind of.
Yeah, the way he handles himself. Yeah.
Yeah.
I just want to know what dry cleaners they're using. They got a little dry cleaner going on somewhere.
No doubt. No doubt.
Yeah, he's steaming that stuff.
Mm-hmm. All right, is this one of the houses that you guys were talking about earlier?
That's one of them, and there was another one that you could see pretty good in one of the shots that I saw.
I didn't really understand that house. They showed it for a reason, but I don't know the reason. It's something.
Oh, this is the house that remember Darrow and Leah are they're scouting.
Oh, never mind. I was thinking something else.
Yeah, they find that guy in the bush hiding in the bushes.
Oh, okay.
And,
Yes.
And so Pope tells her over the radio that go ahead and just kill him.
Yeah.
So he's taking I think he's taking them back to his hiding place.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Oh yeah, we already talked about it, but this was more of the conversation.
Yeah.
Thought it was a really good scene.
What are they cooking? Is that a squirrel?
That's why I took this shot right here. Yeah, I was curious what you guys thought about that.
It's a cat, man. I'm just kidding.
Oh, they're eating Chinese.
It looks like a rabbit, to be honest with you.
That's a big ass rat. I'm just saying.
A rabbit.
No, rabbit.
Rabbit. It was still a pretty big rabbit.
Good God.
No, this ain't Princess Bride.
Good.
The way the back legs look longer, it looks like a rabbit.
She's saying rabbit, yo.
Okay.
Got a little decrepit there with the cat.
Okay, so yeah, earlier Don, or was it Don or Jimmy mentioned the Ezekiel coming back. So this is the scene just before that. I thought it was a cool scene shot here with all the walkers. They're still clearing bodies and piling them outside. And here comes our boy Ezekiel. 25-minute treatment.
With lollipops.
And he did good. He got lollipops.
He's like a damn 5-year-old kid right there.
I know, right? I love this scene, man. He's so excited. I just love it.
That was my son, no joke, when he was like 10 years old coming from the doctor.
Right?
Hey, lollipops, Dad. Well, that's great.
Hey, man, I guess, it's the apocalypse and, they haven't had, a real doctor treatment in a while. I guess you would be excited to get some actual real medical treatment.
Oh, yeah.
Oh. So, yeah. So, that couple we saw earlier just walking by and saying, ooh, the nasties. So they're out over here making out and some walkers creep up on them. So here, what do y'all think about Eugene coming in here and saving the day?
Eugene's a badass.
I think he did what he needed to do, yes. I think he did.
Eugene done stepped it up.
Yep.
Look like Abraham out there.
Right?
Yep.
And then Stephanie, all of a sudden, 5 minutes ago she was clearing houses.
Now
all of a sudden, now she don't know what to do with with that spear. I don't know if it's just me, but yeah, I don't know. This happens a lot recently, and I don't know. I guess you gotta, expand the story, but this kind of stuff bothers me.
Yeah.
It's like, come on, forgot how to use that spear.
Yeah, I don't know.
All right, so they clear out those walkers, or kill all the walkers that were coming up, and here comes our Haas over here.
Yeah.
Like Urkel coming down the hill.
Yeah, what y'all think about that, man? Eugene and save their lives, and here he comes.
I would have been pissed about it. And to be honest with you, when that other walker come up, I would just let him eat him. Like let him go.
Right?
Yep.
Yeah, they're really playing that character up, man.
They are, man. They are. And then here, got a walker creeping up.
Mhm.
I don't know. That's my other problem with this show sometimes is these walkers seem to creep up out of nowhere.
Yep.
They're the slowest moving threat in the show, but they sneak up on people. Like, come on,
He's gonna say peekaboo and grab her on the shoulder. What he was gonna do,
right?
And Eugene
Right.
messed around and killed her. Yeah.
Uh-huh. So you can see the blood splatters.
Mhm.
Did Stephanie ended up killing that walker, right? I was trying to sneak up on
Correct.
this. It's like, yeah.
Yeah.
So the blood gets on her, and then it just sets off that guy even more.
I think he's just mad because they messed up that glorious coat right there. That thing was awesome.
Right?
Yep.
What do y'all think about this response here?
He deserved
Loved
it. He deserved
Absolutely.
it.
I
Yep.
loved it.
I forgot who punches him in the comics. It may have been Eugene. That scene happened in the comics, but they were like in the heart of the Commonwealth,
Right.
and like
That
everybody
was-
saw it.
Well deserved. I think I know I cheered when I saw it live.
Yep.
Do you think there was any significance to this book she was flipping through?
I mean, it was odd that it showed it like that.
Right. It got a lot of screen time, so that's why I
Yeah.
took a screenshot of it. I was just curious what you all thought.
I hadn't like studied it, and I hadn't seen any. I've only seen like one breakdown video, and I hadn't heard anything about it.
Okay.
But who knows?
Here's a screenshot of the lady we were talking about earlier a few episodes ago with the ice cream.
Mhm.
Got a lot of screen time, so we get to see her again. She looks like she's working for the main lady.
Pamela Milton.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And the main lady, Pamela, she probably had her on the radio. You know what I mean? Looking for people that way, and that's the whole Stephanie ruse.
Right. All right, then we got Eugene in jail. What do y'all think? You think
I think Eugene broke. I think he's gonna give everybody up.
You think he cracked?
Yeah, he's not strong minded like that. He's very weak minded. So he probably gonna kill everybody. Yeah.
Were y'all disappointed in Mercer not taking up for Eugene a little bit? Because like his security team was nowhere around.
I think he still will. Hopefully.
Yeah. I think honestly, I think he would know how that guy is before anybody would.
Right.
Yeah.
Well,
I see what you're saying, Don. I thought they were in on it. That's
what I heard. I heard
yeah.
that they were in on it, and they were trying. I don't know, the one guy, Lance. I heard he was trying to get him in with the good graces with Pamela, so he wanted them to save her son. And maybe had he not punched him, the outcome would have been different. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like they were trying to make him look good, from what I heard.
Right.
And it backfired because Eugene punched him in the face, which was awesome still. But I think I don't know. Y'all have seen the next episode, so I don't know. But I'm thinking it'll get worked out.
Gotcha.
I'm right there with you, Steven. I ain't watching
Yeah.
either.
Yeah, the scene ends, as Lance is walking out, right? Eugene says, like, wait. So, yeah, I'm curious. I hope he doesn't crack, but I agree with you, Jimmy. He definitely is pretty weak-minded, but at the same time, he's come a long way.
Or outsmart him somehow, like he did with the Saviors a little
Right.
bit. Yeah.
I hope not. I hope he didn't. I hope he doesn't turn on him. All right, here we can see the herd. Maggie and company are trying to build up a herd here. So there's a couple scenes of them going to this building. Does this building look familiar to you guys?
No.
No, no.
I thought that the front side of it was the front side of the studio where the offices are, but I don't know about that side right there. That doesn't look familiar to me.
At first when I seen it, it reminded me of the old hospital here in Noonan, but
Me too. Yeah.
yeah.
Now there are some buildings off to the side at that old hospital that I hadn't paid much attention to lately.
Okay.
Well, I used to go to when I was a kid. I used to go to the pediatrician, and that one to the left, and I don't think that's it.
Yeah, there's one to the right too, though, off a little ways from the building.
And men, like we were there the other day, and I don't think that's it either.
But that right there looks like whenever I was in meetings to be head of the studio tours, I had meetings at the office, at the studio, and to me that looked like the entrance to the office part of the studio. Now I don't know that for sure, but maybe just that side, because they'll do that sometimes. They'll shoot from one side, like right there. That looks like the parking lot a little, but I don't know. I can't tell.
Gotcha. That's cool. Yeah, I just tried to take some shots at the scenery so we can have this for our tour guides.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I have to get somebody else's information on that one.
Yeah, I'm not sure myself.
Oh, I didn't realize I have the screen in there. Here, I think this is the house that the guy was hiding out with his family.
Mm-hmm.
So here's probably some random house around Sonoy somewhere, Jimmy. Maybe.
I don't know where that is. No joke, I don't.
They're doing a lot in Griffin, a lot of the side stuff, so it could be Griffin. Yeah.
Yeah.
Gotcha. So yeah, this is a pretty tough scene. The guy shows his wife and kid there, and looks like she's been bitten or stabbed, or I assume bitten. Right here.
I don't know. I thought stabbed and dying. I thought she was just dying for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Like she'd been cut. I don't know.
Okay. Okay.
That's what it looked like. It looked like a cut across her stomach area.
Right here. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't know if it ever said how she got it or anything.
I don't recall.
My whole thing though is if your wife was dying and everybody turns into a walker, why would you leave your son with her?
Yeah, that right. And she says that after they leave. She's like, thank you for coming. She actually thanks Daryl and Leah for coming and getting ready to kill her, because she said that. She said he would never leave me, and it definitely wouldn't be safe.
I mean, could you though, Casey? I couldn't do that.
It's tough, man. It's easier said than done.
I couldn't do it.
Yeah, I hope I never have to make that decision.
Exactly.
What do y'all think about this little glance of hope Daryl's getting from Leah? Because she couldn't shoot the lady.
Yeah. Well, maybe she's getting a little, how would I say this, morals to her.
Right?
Yeah.
Right?
Or compassion, empathy.
Yeah. Empathy.
Here's a hot take for you. What if Connie kills Hope?
That might actually,
That is her name, right? Did I say, what is her name?
Connie?
No, right here on the screen.
Oh, Leah.
Why did I say Hope? I think I heard you say Hope a while ago, Casey.
Sorry, my bad.
I know what you mean, Steven. I know
if Connie ends up killing her, not because of Daryl, but because just a situation arises where they're, come up on each other and she ends up killing her.
See, I think it'd be more Maggie.
Oh, yeah.
Just because Connie doesn't seem like the aggressor.
Yeah, but
unless it was just defensive.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like something happened and she had to.
Gotcha.
I don't know. That's just something I was thinking about. That would be cool.
I gotcha. So I think this is the last scene as the show's ending, or this episode's ending, and we see Elijah's sister here.
Right.
Man, that was a tough scene, guys.
Yeah, I don't know. That would be, like y'all said, hopefully never have to face that situation. But man, I got two sisters, and I don't know. That's tough.
Right. I thought this was a pretty powerful look that Elijah gave, without saying anything, right? Because they couldn't talk because they got the herd right there.
Right.
But man, I felt it there. His little look, and that was sad, man.
You know what I was hoping when this was happening? I was hoping what wasn't going to happen was like that little kid in Alexandria that kept saying mom and ended up getting everybody killed. I was thinking, oh, God, he's going to start crying or something. Or...
Right. Yeah. Yeah. And Maggie, grabbed his hand as for reassurance. But yeah, that's a pretty powerful scene there without any dialogue.
It was. That was a good scene. Yeah.
All right, and then basically, yeah, this was a cool shot with the two, and then his sister right here on the side.
Yeah, she was literally right there.
Yeah, crazy. And then we just start to see the horde making their way downtown.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and
it's pretty.
And real quick, I know we keep getting hung up on locations, but I was wondering about this one too, Jimmy. Do you recognize that?
It's got to be an old parking lot somewhere. Not unless it's an old drive-in movie theater, which there is one near the airport.
Right.
So that would be around East Point too.
And all this concrete looks it looks very similar to like this stuff. Like, you know what I mean? Unfinished.
Yeah.
So I don't know if it's the same area. It just looks very similar.
Or like Jimmy said, there is a lot of old parking lots like that around. Right. I mean, that just hadn't been used in a long time.
What got me is to the right-hand side, there's a big sign. It's orange.
I saw that. Yeah. I know.
Yeah, like it kind of almost had a drive-through feel, like a
it did. Now you say that, Casey.
You're right, Steven. It could be.
Well, I think Jimmy's the one that said it might be an old drive-in, and now that I didn't even think about it being a drive-in sign, but now that you bring it up, Casey, it looked like a retro-looking old, maybe drive-in sign. So there you go. I bet there is a drive-in somewhere that used to be there.
Yeah, we'll have to look at that. Now, I will say, after looking at the scene a few times, like this, it looks like a plane, and this car here, like they look digitally placed to me.
Yeah.
Well,
so the sign could be fake.
What I was thinking is I would venture to say that little in the far distance there.
Mm-hmm.
That's not is that supposed to be a road?
It looks like a road. Yes, it does. It looks like a road here. Some road signs.
Well, see, I thought that looked digital, like there was a better shape road right there that they had, or something else in front of it right there, and they superimposed that, the woods in the background, kind of like they do with downtown Atlanta when they're filming out in the middle of nowhere. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Kind of reverse of that.
Right. Yep.
But we'll definitely have to figure all these out. We'll figure them out.
All right. Well, that's the whole episode.
You're coming down next weekend, ain't you, Jimmy? I mean, Casey.
Yeah, I'm coming down this weekend.
This coming up weekend.
I got our trivia tickets. Me, my wife, and my son are coming down, and I got a ticket for Jimmy, so we'll be at the trivia.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah.
I'll be there. Y'all don't make fun of me too bad.
Coming down, Don?
No, I can't. I was just there.
I know. I hear you.
I got a lot further to drive than you do.
I know, right? How long is it for you?
7.5 to 8 hours.
Woo! Yeah, that's.
You can do that in the night. You'll be fine.
That's me. That's me to Nashville. So I know that drive. Ooh, yeah, that's too long.
And that's the traffic's okay. Yeah.
Right. All right. Well, I'd love to know, what did you guys think about, going through the pictures?
I like that. And I say that how about we put the throwback episodes on hold until the break?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
And then, you know what I mean? Because we've been getting into these new episodes pretty good. I mean, we've been stretching it out.
I think the screenshots really help.
No, I do too.
Like, remind all the little things. I'll try to group them maybe by, because I just had it in order of appearance. Would it be helpful to, break it down by scene, like group all of, one scene together? What do you guys think? You know how they jump back and forth between Daryl to Maggie.
Uh-huh.
I think that works. I really do.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so I'll try to regroup them.
Yeah.
Cool. And anybody in the comments, I see Jennifer there liked it. Just trying to make things a little more visual, since we are a visual podcast.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
I say
Cool.
we
Thank you,
still
Barbie.
also in the comments. Let us know about the phone thing. I also think we should try that again. Having a phone number and have people call in.
The technical difficulties through WhatsApp today was screwed up, so I didn't even.
No. I ain't worried about it right now, but I'm saying in the future, I don't know. Maybe when we have a break, we do a strictly call in podcast one day.
Yeah,
you know
definitely.
what I mean?
There you go.
Definitely. Cool.
We do need to have people call in and ask questions and actually get their opinions out. It'd be a lot of fun.
Yeah. I think so too.
Well, that's cool. I'm glad to see the positive response over there on the pictures. So we'll try to do that. Thank y'all.
Cool, guys.
Those picture grabs.
Thank you, Casey.
yeah, no problem. No problem.
You went all high school teacher on us. That was awesome.
Yeah.
Negan inspired me.
Oh yeah.
He needs one of those pointing sticks.
Right.
There
Yeah. I need a laser pointer.
Yeah.
Well, cool.
All right, guys. We'd like to go ahead and thank our sponsors tonight. We can bring that up. Walking Dead Harrelson. Good God, I've got us tonight.
Jimmy needs some sleep.
Exactly, man. Water Tower Tours, Outer Rise Plus, the camp itself. Abraham's Army survived the night. Zom Tiger for Danielle. Walking Dead Horror Nation and Walking Dead fans are amazing. Also, I'd like to thank our Patreons. We got Linda, Don, Jeff, and Christy. I'd like to thank y'all guys. Also, prayers go out to Christy's mama. She's not doing real good right now, so I want to kind of send the prayers out to her, and we love her very much. All right, guys. Anybody want to say anything before we wrap it up?
I'm good.
Thanks for tuning in. Yeah, and anybody else that wants to come join us next weekend on Sunday, there's still tickets for sale. And by the way, this is a special one. So on the rest of them, they give you a pin. You got to keep the one you get.
Ooh.
But on this viewing party, you get to pick your pin. So you get to pick it. You don't get
hell yeah, Casey, you're the man. I'm just saying.
You don't get a random one. You get to pick which one you want.
Oh, okay.
Oh, well, that's cool.
My son probably will not want his pin, so you get dibs on it.
Well, I might be walking around and trading some of mine too, because I got some doubles. So
okay.
And
me and Steven and Casey will all be there on Sunday.
Yeah.
All right. Yep. We'll represent.
Yeah. All right, guys. Till next time. We love you. See you.
Thank y'all.
Peace. Thank you.